A cloudy day, you know. Welcome to the KOJ Live. Not a cloudy day. Or to take a walk, you know. Chat to earth. Take a walk and chat to earth. It's another day. Well, as you seen in the title, you know, racism and white supremacy is losing their grip on the world. Can this be cut that I give myself shaving this morning? Yeah. I don't know, but I rip off a piece of my face shaving this morning. Couldn't even finish the shave good. You know what I mean? But part of life, man still a trod earth. You know what I mean? Yes, this morning I want to talk about around the globe. You know what I mean? And here in America. Because, see, I'm a global man and I travel the world and I love to understand and to know what's going on in the world. You know what I mean? Time to see some stability in the world. You know, you got the racial climate here in America. It's very high, you know what I mean? And a lot of black people don't even understand nothing about white supremacy and racism. And some black people, you know what I mean, them so blind that they cannot see, they cannot hear. Bible said them have ears but them can't hear, them have eyes but them can't see. You understand? You have mouth but them don't even know if to speak because them dumb. You understand? And is even look what recently transpired here with the American young serviceman, you know, man, the Air Force Roger, young Air Force man, was gunned down in his apartment, you know what I mean? And I know, you know what I mean, if it was of a different ethnicity, he wouldn't be gunned down in his apartment because, you know, it would see as someone to be looked upon. But a lot of people is clamoring around the world, and I said that China is going around the world and taking over the world and doing things. But I've been on Earth a long time. I will want to pass 3, 4, 5, 6 decades, you know, say, I've been on Earth a long time. Understand? And I'm not one that just stay put one place and never been no other places. So I don't understand nothing about the world. So I can just repeat what the BBC or what CNN or Fox say and use that as the gospel truth. You know what I mean? Because I have the luxury of traveling and to see the different thing in different part of the world. No, even in the country of my birth, Jamaica, a lot of people saying that the Chinese coming and them taking over and blah, 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 blah. All right. I remember when them said that the Cuban is coming to Jamaica to take over, and the Cuban built 3 schools in Jamaica, 3 schools that is still prominent and using up to today. You know what I mean? 3 major schools. And under the Manley regime. No, I don't know if Manley was going communist or Manley was a communist. I cannot speak for that. But all I can speak of, I know that, America sent, one of their citizens in Jamaica to become the Prime Minister, Edward Seaga. He was born in Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, and become one of the leading politicians in Jamaica for many years as a plant, stabilizing a local section called Tivoli Garden. That's his legacy was Tivoli Garden. He could not speak of his legacy of the overall Jamaica, of what he done for Jamaica, but he oftentimes speak of the little section in Jamaica called Tivoli Garden that it take you like around 3-4 minutes to walk out Tivoli Garden. That's his legacy. Anyway, I'm gonna bring you through a timeline of things and show you, that the difference between white supremacy and racism, and the difference between, even if you want to say, China is trying to colonize the world, and China is the new colonial power to the world. All right. China using a different approach all throughout the Caribbean and America and Africa. America established military power, might, and good morning, military stronghold and power, by dropping hundreds of thousands of bombs on Africa and the Caribbean and other regions throughout the world. Now, the Chinese, them realize that them have a population, because I remember when China bring in the one-child policy. I'm old enough to remember that. You understand? When China bring in the one-child policy, and when them liquidate the one-child policy. Now, in the one-child policy of China have millions of men who, because of the one-child policy, who will never hold a woman and who will never kiss a woman, who will never get close to a woman outside of their family. So China look and say, boy, I never listen to a man with, and me I go do with them. Them cannot extend the population because enough women is not here for them. So China start to distribute them around the world. You understand? And China take a different approach and say, well, we have all these men, we're not going to take the American strategy by go around the world and drop bombs and set up military bases around the world. Here's what we're going to do now. We're going to send out our people to build. You understand? Build roads, schools, infrastructure, highways. Man? People are criticizing and say, China control the world. Without a man coming to your country, see, people don't really understand and study nothing. And some don't live long enough to even know what's going on. But, as I say, how many decades me up on the earth, you understand? And go to different territory and see different things and understand different things, you understand? So it gives me a little edge for speak on things more than the ordinary person who never left in backyard and I don't listen to Fox News, CNN, and the BBC or whatever where you get your news from, and really know no better, so you just take what them tell you. So all right, look, see, the Chinese, I remember driving in Jamaica, right? From Kingston to Montego Bay, and take me hours, me driving. You know what I mean? Take me hours. Other people drive me. I take transportation and go from Kingston to Mobile. I drive myself and I see the time it take me. Back in the old time. Chinese them coming and it's a boom and them put in a highway. You understand? Fast, 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 you can reach across the country. Boom. You understand? And people expect to get it for free because people like free things. So they expect to get it for free. You think the people them come in. Why what the Caribbean and Africa have start to do now, right? Any man come in your country to build anything. You must got some young, bright engineers in the universities who studying construction and building roads. So what most Caribbean countries supposed to do, whether America come, England or come France or come whoever, you make sure that under the agreement, you understand, you have your local contractor or engineer, they study engineering at your university alongside the leading engineer. You know what I mean? Can ask questions and see and say what you're doing, how you're doing it, you know what I mean? And can learn. So that means when the next couple of highways or bridge or building to build, you know what I mean? They have experience, understand, in doing it and help to bring it. No, what remember the topic, I itch on this morning, white supremacy and racism is losing a grip. You understand? So, just to give a little backdrop, you understand? So we need to do, boom, it's travel. I go into Africa and I see the Chinese, them in Africa, they build things. You understand? Unlike America, who come into Africa and the Caribbean, how many thousand tons of bomb did China drop in the Caribbean? How many thousand tons of bomb did the Chinese drop in Africa? You understand? You see, people now start to wake up around the world and to say, so no. So it look a criticism, but I criticize China and say, well, a new colonization of the Chinese colonizing out of a man coming to your country and build hospital, build bridge, build road, and drop bombs, and build military base. You know what I mean? Build military base so that they can dictate and take away your mineral. Even if the Chinese them going to take away your thing, But to the Chinese them still offer you something. You know what I mean? Look what France and America have done to Haiti. What they done. Look at the standard of Haiti. Haiti would have glad now if the Chinese could have come in and come build. You know what I mean? Build Haiti. You understand? Look in America today, from I've been in this country 40 years, right? And for the past 40 years, I hear them say they want reform, gun reform, police reform. And in 40 years, nobody can come up with a solution. That's why a young man, could I in a house, FaceTime with his girlfriend, and a police could have just come in and kill him. You understand? Because the narrative have set the climate on television, radio, magazine, social media, that the black life doesn't matter. You understand? So instantly, the man come in when he see a target. You understand? Him see a target. You understand? So all of them just release by the target. I know, say, in the end of it, nothing is going to come out of it. The end of it, nothing is going to come out of it. So you can't do it. But if the narrative, so we, no, after start to set the narrative now, you understand? So all who criticize China and say China, and the new colonization, I go in Africa and say China build big highway in Africa. You know what I mean? railway system in Africa. Even if them colonized, them didn't build a air base to drop bomb on Africa. So who is better? Who would if you look for a spouse, and I mean a person of interest, and your person of interest we are look for, don't care about your well-being. Them wouldn't get up and make your breakfast. They don't care if you have dinner. You know what I mean? They don't care nothing about you. All them just want to say, don't leave the yard. Don't leave the house. And them want to fence around them. But a man come in and say, listen, baby, I love you, honey. I want to give you some freedom. I want to buy some new clothes. I want to take you shopping. I want to explore. Let's go travel someplace. And start to treat you nice. Even if the man have bad intention, who you think you're going to stick to? Who you think you're going to stick to? You're going to want to stick to the man where I show you some good intention. So now, white supremacists still now and see that and say, yo, that's not nice, that's not good. You know what I mean? Oh, that man want to colonize you. Well, I would rather a person treat me nice. Treat me nice, and in the end, then trick me. Than a person who from the get-go treating me bad, and in the end, me know so them still going to trick me. Which one would you prefer? Which one you would prefer? The good treatment or the bad treatment? Understand? Look, going to Africa and you see the certain country and see the infrastructure. You know what I mean? And know the amount of wealth that these people have. You know what I mean? Rich in minerals and resources. And the ordinary people can be a partaker of the wealth because some guy in France need it, some guy in America need it, some guy in England need it. So these white supremacists come together and say, listen, we have to dictate things. But people all over the world start to wake up and say, no, people want better way of life. That's why I say, I salute Barbados. You know what I mean? I salute Barbados. And Barbados premier down there, the woman down there do a wonderful job. So first thing she do, so listen, me. You have to cut loose of the slave master. England, we don't want nothing to do with them. You understand? Because, repressive and evil and wicked. You have black people that talk about they have king, white king, Charles are them king. You understand? Cut them shit out, you understand? Look, them people that go around the world and then thief all the mineral and the gold. When Europe for build, especially England for build, England coming at the Caribbean. And my great-great-grandfather go fight for them in a war. You understand? England coming at the Caribbean and England say, listen, black people, come, because we want to build England. We don't want to build England. And after England build, them just say, listen, them start to deport millions of black people back to the Caribbean. Start to deport them by the Jews. You understand? Because them feel say no, them don't need them no more. You understand? Them don't need them no more. God Jamaica, God Barbados, God England, God every Caribbean country, and see how many, who grew up in England from youth, and the repressive system pressure them so much them can't get the drugs. Some of them, do all kind of petty crime and crime for survive. And then they just say, listen, you never born here. You spend last 30 years here, but you don't care about that. You gotta deport you back to the land where you're born. You understand? And thing. And then them people that still I say, them people are the king. So I salute me and Marco. The woman prime minister are soon to be president of Barbados who see it necessary to say, listen, white supremacy, we are cutting her half. You know what I mean? She bring in, right now they're trying to get a direct flight now from Barbados. You understand? Direct flight is coming from Barbados right now to South Africa. You know, great. You understand? Great. Make it easier to go to Africa now than ever. You understand? So, and that are the things let me see in the world. So, that people stop say, what you prefer? You prefer a man who have your interest at heart, that help you build your infrastructure, than a man that can't look how many million tons of bomb been dropping around the world. You understand? Why white supremacy don't use that money in education, infrastructure, schooling. You understand? But people all over the world will wake up and say, no, this thing cannot continue like this. You understand? People want food. People want clothes. People want shelter. You understand? People want schools, hospitals. The money that bill dropping the bombs can make hospital infrastructure so that these people can live in a decent life. And so right now, people all over the world, them tired of the war. Them tired of the war. You understand? People tired of the war. People fed up. You understand? People fed up by it. You know? I'm going to make a prophecy right. I say, no. See, Joe Biden, him probably would get a second term, you know. But you see, because of his war intention, I don't know. I don't see him as a warmonger. I go win a next term. And that's my philosophy. Not that I'm a trumper. Our Trump is any better. You know, because I see one as Satan and one as the devil. And last time I check it out, Satan and the devil are the same person. You understand? That means in ruling structure. You know what I mean? That I talk about. You know what I mean? So them are one individual man. I mean in the power and the belief and the white supremacy. Satan and the devil is the same person. That's my belief. You understand? And a man can't take me. So me not have my belief. You understand? So people are like, now you see, when you know, put in research and say people who are leaving from England, Canada, America, Australia, black people who's going back to the continent of Africa. Some never born there, some just going there because them tired of living in a system that does not care for them. You understand? System that does not care. So people that say, listen, man, a time now. You understand? So black people all over the world realize that, listen, stop support war. You know what I mean? Stop support war and the killing of human beings. You understand? And look for the betterment and development of all human beings across the globe. You know, my philosophy, you know, when I live my life, you know, if a guy wants to eat the feet, you know, my philosophy is every man have an equal right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race you may be. You know what I'm saying? My philosophy is that I'm not saying no individual on the earth. We are not on a special people. There's some people that talk about God have special people put on one side. They can't do anything. That's a lie from the pit of hell. You understand? God not have no special people. God not have no special people put on one side. God love everybody. Love. God is love. And in Him, There's no hatred at all. But white supremacy come in and tell us that God loves, God have special people in love. And black people believe that shit. You understand? And that's why we have all this racial disparity throughout the world. You understand? People believe that because God having special people, God's special people can go around the world and go kill anybody they want because, oh, they might do it for God. We shouldn't wish God. Listen to me, my philosophy is that God have rain, God have thunder, lightning, snow, hail, heart attack, in the kidney disease, all kind of thing at his disposal. So if God want a man for dead, God just use one of him thing and kill him. Why should I kill a man over religion? No man on the earth will me kill over religion or politics. From a man, I never take up a stone and fling after a man over religion and politics. Because I tell you one of the things why I left the country of my birth. You understand? When my youth, I see the political war starting in Jamaica. And when I look and see the man them I know, boy, them we go to school with, boy, them we play games with, man when we go swim with, do all kind of things together. And when I look, I see same man them turn against one another. And I kill off them one another and I shoot them one another with politics. And I remember, I look, lift up my eye like this to heaven one day when I see the madness of going on in our crowd. Let me see all of the madness. I lift up my eye like this to heaven and I say, God, you have to get me to this place. Because I'm not stay amongst that kind of people. And from that day, I was on a quest to leave the country of my birth. You understand? Just because I decided that I will never pick up a stone and throw it at a man because of politics. I'll never draw a stick or a knife on a man because of politics. You know what I mean? It wasn't in me. I decided that I would never do none of those things. You know what I mean? To another human being because of religion or politics. No guy in our world can convince me and tell me, say, if you hate a man because of his politics, if you hate a man because of his religion, and if you hate a man because of the color of his skin. You understand? But when we come to preach and to teach us truth and right and justice, you understand? Because me not see no guy when me really afraid of. Me not see no guy when me scared of. You understand? Because every man have to die. Every man, we never come here to live forever. You understand? So, if a guy come in front of me, just so he's fear of his life as mine. You know what I mean? And with a little bit of knowledge of me have, and if I can defend myself, you know what I mean? Because I'm going to try my best to defend myself. A guy come to harm me. You understand? I'm going to try to defend myself. And if I can defend myself, I will. You know what I mean? So, I'm a fear for no man. You understand? So, I can talk. Say, listen, every man have an equal right to live and to be free. No care what color, class, or race. Indeed. Me no respect no white supremacy. You understand? God not no special people on earth. God now, no special man when put on one side and say, you are my special man, I'm my special woman. Go do evil to other people and me will back you. You understand? Satan I do the back it with guns and knives and sticks and stones. You understand? Those are devil philosophy. Those are devil doctrine. Devilish ways, satanic, demonic. We are go around the world and kill off people. But the time now for people to rise up and say, listen, want betterment for humanity. You understand? Now, Africa, get rid of all them military base. France, one of the most racist country. England, one of the most racist country. America, one of the most racist country. What have the people that do with military base in our country? We tell themselves change the base into hospital, change the base into schools. You know what I mean? Change the base into factories to do productive work. You understand? And them so-called African leaders were too licky and greed. You understand? So too licky and greed. When I sell out to the people because a man say, listen, let me do anything we want and I give you one extra $10,000. You can put in your pocket. You just say, yeah, oh yeah, you can do anything. Because you make me go have extra 10,000. No, think for the betterment of the people. Africa unite for the betterment of a people. Africa unite. How good and how pleasant it would be before God and man to see the unification of all Africans, to see the African people come together, the African leaders come together, you understand, and deal, you understand. At the time now, if we don't sell it, yo, we don't want no more war machine, we don't want to hear about no more war and embargo. Black countries stop support embargo against black countries, you understand. If embargo, make England do it, make France do it, make Australia do it, make New Zealand do it, no black country supposed to have no embargo. You understand? Because a white country tell us, you got to have it. You have to have it. So, you know what I mean? For abolish, racism across the globe. You know what I mean? So you got to say, oh yeah. No. I remember when Michael Manley and Jamaica trying best. You know what I mean? And America said, no. The country. I remember one of the things when Michael Manley come to power, when he was a youth, you know what I mean? One of the things where stand out most, So the man come in, man say, listen, me start a literacy campaign because too many people in Jamaica that can't read. And we have to read because under the Labour Party government in education back then, I don't know about now because I'm say 40 years now. I mean, I go back and forth to Jamaica, but 40 are the years me really left out of Jamaica. You understand? So I don't really know how it is, but I remember them days, man say, listen, education is the key. We have to get education for the people. Let's start a literacy campaign. Let's get the schools up to date. Let's get the people so that the people can be more educated. You understand? A whole woman, first time, whole adult, 50 or 60 or the year-old people get a chance to go in a adult learning center. Some for learn, to write them name. Because people used to just mark a X on them name, and the man said, no. The man come in up and said, no. Because once a man mental faculties, you know what I mean, as elevated, and you be able to think academically, what that's gonna do, it's gonna raise your thinking level to a higher capacity. So the man come in and he said, listen, first and foremost, let's deal with the education of the nation. You know what I mean? I remember that like it's yesterday. And the man just said, education we are dealing with. That's how Cuba couldn't come in and build 3 schools in a Jamaica. You know what I mean? Them say, all right, man left in the country in a communist. One school where America built. One. Just one. One. You know what I mean? But at that time, the CIA flood Jamaica. You know what I mean? Back in them time. Them never was thinking about the betterment of the people. We don't want to think, say, man, they were turn the country in a communist and all that. Don't. Help the people out of poverty. Help come in. Help the people out of poverty. People don't want guns. You understand? People don't want guns. Remember at Jamaica, man bring gun into my house. And I say, yo, gun round the store, I give it. You can come now and get one. You know what I mean? It's not a story me and make up. You understand? Man bring your gun and say, yo, just get this from round, sir. You know what I mean? I say, yo, you see me? Meaning of them is something in a brother. Meaning of them is something there. You understand? Meaning of them is something there. You understand? You see him youth. Remember, after being in America for 6 years, the first time I go down back to Jamaica, said youth come to me and say, yo, if you want some protection, here, take this and walk with it. You know what I mean? I'm saying, yo, meaning of them is something better. You know what I mean? God's still my friend, you know. You know what I mean? And after the first time when I go back, you know what I mean? The man look come to me and come say, yo, you in the place? Yeah, I say, boy, I can't trot with it all the while now. But you want something? Can't hold this and carry. I say, yo, no, I don't want it, no, Papa. I don't want it. I don't want to walk with. I don't even want you to walk with me with it. You understand? Because I don't look for trouble. You understand? You understand? At the time, me just have, I think, two children at the time, young. Me don't want to come lose my life. You know what I mean? And left my pit now. No. You know, so I say, no, I'm not friend. Until the guy in America, me say them kill the youth. Said youth, you know. Yeah, he said he can protect the next man, you know. I beat him and kill him. You understand? Grieve on me, because I'm a good friend, good friend. I'm grieve when you hear that. Some man beat him and kill him. You understand? So, I'm sure you say, enough things me see and enough things me experience. You understand? I know what me talk to me, I just say things because I have a channel and I can just company and talk. You understand? I just company and talk. Because I know, I tell you anything with me, I go say, you know, I not tell you, I not have to repeat no man's story, you know. You know what I mean? I have to repeat where either me was standing there, it happened to me, I witness it, I know of it, you know what I mean? You understand? So, remember another thing that man bring in. And I remember one time Barry G, who was the most famous radio broadcaster in the Caribbean at the time. I mean, most famous guy. And him got some club down on the North Coast and them wouldn't let him in. You know? But they never know who Barry G is. And the next day, Barry G come on the radio and start to talk. Shortly after that, you know that Manley bringing a law, say, no place must be off limit to Jamaican once them can pay the fee to enter that place. And once them just appropriate, them can. And fast forward years later, them dash with them law there. Just a year ago, Ziggy Marley bring him family got some hotel in Jamaica and they wouldn't let Ziggy Marley in because them say they can't let the Rasta family inside of the place. You understand? I mean I say in a manly days that could happen. You understand? And Ziggy Marley, Bob Marley's son, just recently in a Jamaica, the land where I'm born. If I lie, me I tell him, I tell it, because him is on social media talk. Say, so, you understand? I'm not thinking I tell no lie. Because I have no reason for tell no lie. You understand? So you see, man gone back into the same old colonial system. You understand? Where a man like Ziggy Marley, Bob Marley's son, you understand? Who don't know Ziggy? You know what I mean? I guess them people never know him. And who don't care about Ziggy, Marley. You understand? Them people are the dynasty in Jamaica. You know what I mean? The reggae icons around the world because them daddy set the trend. You know what I mean? And Ziggy, I got to bring him family to a place in Jamaica. And because I'm a Rasta, they wouldn't let Ziggy in. You understand? And so you see the man them, instead of them, they move progressive. You understand? But then know them step backward under some colonial system. You understand? System. Remember in my days when I youth, you see nowadays everybody, I know you see locks, they all over the world and I big up me. Turn up and say, police beat Rasta man just because he have locks. You understand? You have Stitchy I'll make all fun of it and say, you know, Rasta man have a face all kind of living. Anyway, when Babylon see him, Babylon trim him. You understand? You think it was just a gimmick song? This was a real thing. You know what I mean? So Rasta man have to face all kind of living. You know, where Babylon, seeing Babylon train him. You know what I mean? Because Babylon, them lock them up and them treat them with this chain. Last night I watched a video where Marcia Griffiths, no, not Marcia Griffiths, sorry, Judy Mowat, one of the high trees, was speaking. And she remembered distinctly. She take a taxi, and when she go in the taxi, remember, you know, Judy Mowat, you know, been all over the world, but my Rasta, you know, and Rasta in Jamaica get treated like mange, you know. You understand? I tell her that. I witness it. I not tell her somebody tell me. Because I'm old enough to know. That's a seat. I'm going to tell you another thing when I witness my eyes, with my eyes, and see. You understand? So nowadays, everybody say, oh, Rasta, I big up Bob Marley everywhere. And I really go, you know what I mean? If I go France, you see people with locks, you go England, America, Canada, see people with locks. Let me tell you this. So Judy Moore say, the taxi man park him taxi right at the taxi stand, and everybody are going on the taxi. Say, but him face now look, now face who are coming. Him sit down on the seat and when him ready and see she in the taxi with as a Rasta woman. Say the man, before the man move, man say, Rasta girl, come out of my car. This a car, we no carry Rasta in our car. Judy Mowat. Last night I watched a video with she. I gave her history about how she getting to be the high trees and the whole thing, and what she think about the movie, the new Bob Marley movie and things like that. And say, the man run her out and car. Remember, it's not a free ride. She come in and look, you know, she have to pay the fare just like everybody else. And because she have a long locks, you understand? And man, those were the days, you understand, when, you know, the Jamaican people see Rasta as nothing, as like garbage. Police, any police boy, no matter I'm young, him could have been 18, just come out of the force, and him see a Rasta man, 75 years old, and him see him, just say, come here, dirty Rasta boy. And by now, I'm grandfather, I'm talk to, you know. Grandfather, you know, in age, in age, you know what I mean? A man whom should have respect as an elder, you understand? But because the country, we were taught not to respect our own and not to respect ourselves, you understand? As human being, you understand? A man could have looked on him and just say, come here, dirty Rasta boy. You know what I mean? Big old man with him clear beard could have turned him grandfather. And the country breed a climate of disrespect and dishonor. So nowadays when you see them, everybody know go on like say, you know, them they love Rasta and attack, you know. Me just laugh, because I live long enough to know, you understand? And as many times I come on my live and I talk, I say, listen, I'm a Bob Marley fan. I discovered Bob Marley when I was 17. When I was 17 years old, I didn't stop listening to Bob Marley. Bob Marley are the artists of all the recording artists in the world. Well, I don't think few Bob Marley songs that women never hear, listen, try to learn. You understand? Nobody else. Nobody else. Whether a gospel singer, rock and roll, Michael Jackson, Elvis Presley, nobody else not there. You know what I mean? Oh, nobody else not there when me check for the music like that. You understand? Because me into it from my 17 years old. You know what I mean? I discover. So, yo, this man has sing and nobody else now sing at the time. You know what I mean? Then you got like culture coming in. And even Peter Touch do some serious song, you know, but you not get no glory for him work. You know, Peter Touch, going back and listen to some Peter Touch. and see the type of work that Peter Touch do put in, you know. He said, damn, this man put in the work, but for some reason I get no respect, neither from Jamaica nor the world, you know what I mean? But Peter Touch is a great artist, you know, to listen to, you know. When I listen to them, man, then the man they elevate the spirit as a human being, you know what I mean? Elevate the spirit. I don't know about nobody else, but when I listen to Bob and Peter, not so much Bunny. Bunny's all right, but, you know, uh, Bunny is more conformative to the system, you know. In my eyes, Bunny more conformative to the system. Bunny no want a persecution, so Bunny does just sing him songs them, you know, not close to the edge, but him not jump over the border. Bob and Peter, them not stay close, then jump over the border and gone, you know. So Bunny's a man, him just stay close to the edge. You know, I say, you know, him have a little vibes, but him not jump over the border because him no want no Babylon persecution. So him just stay close. You know, so you have to give him props still, but, you know, burning spear, you know what I mean, culture, you know what I mean. And them man, they turn me on to Africa, you know, Bob and Peter, you know, especially Bob, you know. Bob make me, I grew up with a love for African people. I can tell any man that. You understand? Bob Marley cultivate the love for Africa. From my youth, I grew up. Any man who know me can say, no, say me, I always say, boy, Africa, Africa. Because remember when the year, Baba said, yo, Africa, me I go live in now. Man, I said, yo, you know, say Africa. Me, and even though I never 100% understanding about, I listen to that and I say, why man would have want to left Jamaica? And man, desire. Remember, never really be an interview him and he said, Bob, literally. Yeah, I got, the man said, when music, tired of music, you say, you know, Africa, me I go with my family, you know. You understand? And more than one time, never really be interview him. And as a little boy, once it's a never will be, I go interview Bob Marley. No matter what me I do, me have to find a radio at that time. Can be if you listen to the interview from start to finish. Understand? From start to finish. I have to listen to the interview. Understand? Let me tell you something. It's a Bob Marley fan. Understand? Growing up. You know, man. Understand? All my kids them grew up hear Bob Marley music play. You know, I love my gospel, you know. I play my gospel too, you know. I'm not telling a lie, you know. But you will hear Bob Marley just as equal or even more than a gospel song in my house. You understand? And at the time, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? My children, no. Come and tell them, say, yo, just love the principle of this man. You understand? I love him principle. I love him stand up for. I love him belief. You know, only one point, me and him couldn't agree with him. I tell you one point. But I love everything else about him. Me never see Selassie as a God. Me see him as a great black emperor. Me never see Selassie as God, incarnate God. Me never see Selassie as that. Until this day, me still not see him. But me couldn't make true that one point. Me, you know, me and Bob can't get along. I understand? You know, me always laugh, you know what I mean, when him say that. But me just love the man's spirit. Because what the man is for truth and right. Remember one specific thing we never will be asked him, you know. You know what I mean? I'm say, so Baba, like how your mother black and your father white, two for side of the pan. And him laugh on the radio, you know. He laugh and he said, never. Yo, me not dep on the black man's side. Me not dep on the white man's side. A God's side me dep on. I mean, to me, When the man give that answer to me, when I most brilliant answer in my teenage years, you know, me I said, damn, some man are brilliant. Man say, yo, me not depend white man side, me not depend the black man side, God side on the pan. When we want to see in our world, we want to see people live and treat it with respect. You understand? Whether you're white or you're black, you know what I mean? That's why I base my philosophy on, you know, man, every man have an equal right to live and to be free, don't care what color, class, or race it may be. You know what I mean? Him have a right to live. You know what I mean? Again, when Bob put out the song War, oh my God. Me say me play the song, me play. Remember, a brother come from Jamaica and I study law at Jamaica and him come up here on vacation. And he tell me, never listen to Bob Marley. Me say, a joke you make, man. You understand? Me say, never listen to Bob Marley from Jamaica and you study law. I study to be a lawyer in Jamaica and say, never listen to Bob Marley. I say, all right. One day, say, you know, I go sit down in my car. I play some Bob. You understand? I play some Bob. And when you listen to them, when you give me an honest opinion as a man, we soon become a lawyer in a Jamaica. You know, in America, I'm there down, you know. America can come on vacation and get me and meet and friend. And him tell me, say, never listen to a Bob Marley song. In Jamaica I come from. My law I study. You understand? That as a man couldn't even understand. I'm saying, listen, first song I'm gonna play you. You know what I mean? It's War. And when you dissect the song, as a man, I'm gonna study law. And I tell her, he said, this is a speech where the Emperor, Haile Selassie, make and Bob Marley see the need for turn this song, the speech into a song. He said, until the philosophy, which all one race superior and another inferior, is abandoned. What Selassie said, there's no superior race. And there, you know what I'm saying? There's no superior race. Until the philosophy, which all one race superior and another inferior. That means there's no inferior race. But what we make white supremacy fool and I tell you, so you got some special people when hide now one corner. You know what I mean? And I feel people. Him say, until the color of a man's skin be of no significance than the color of his eyes. Say a war. Understand? Until the ignoble and the unhappy regime which rule our brothers in South Africa, in Angola, in Mozambique, you know, a bag of human bondage have been tackled and totally destroyed. You understand? If you get them things out of your mind, me and the man sit down and I say, listen me. Before the man go back to Jamaica, the man become a Bob Marley fan. When I come from Jamaica, you understand? That time, probably been in America around some 15, 16 years at that time. And I come and man to me say, never listen to Bob. Sit down with them. Say, as a man who study law, you have to know them kind of thing. You understand? You can't be a liar and you know nothing about your country. Your countryman. You understand? How you go practice law? What kind of law you go in and go say? You understand? I'm sit down with them. I'm going to go through the song them. Especially one War. I'm going to show you, say, this is the problem in the world. Because you have a man who thinks he's superior. And because the color of a man's skin, the thing says it's more significance than the color of his eyes. And you believe that, and because that is a narrative that was fed to you to a parents, and them come up and them feel like, say, you got some superior people, and them bow down to man. You know what I mean? Tell my children, say, yo, me no want years, and none of them a bow down to the man, and think so the man superior more than them. Some raise my children, You understand? So anything a man do, you can do it. You understand? And so me talk to them, and so me raise them. You understand? You understand? So listen, the color of a man's skin mean nothing. You understand? Because you see, when your intellectual capacity, you know what I mean? Your skills, your ability, you know what I mean? If you get the same, you know what I mean, academic training, you know what I mean? So, to God be the glory, all of my children, them go college, every one of them. You understand? You know what I mean? So, now, and I know because of college, I don't know, great thing, you know what I mean? Because man, I never go. You know what I mean? Most of the innovators and inventors drop out of college. You understand? And the world. But because of the way to say, if you get a little props in society, when you can show them the little piece of paper and say, yo, this is what me have, so you can do it. You understand? So make them know from them little. So we not go about, we are not the type, we are go bow down to nobody. We are not the type. Some people call me arrogant when I say that, you know what I mean? Some people think I'm arrogant, but it's just the way I am. You understand? Because when me hear Bob with a line say, I need a can be bought in our soul, me said, yes, that's for me. That of mine, that of my line. Need a can be bought in our soul. That of my line. You know what I mean? That is one of my fundamental principles to which me base my character on, you understand? To build a character. That means say a guy can't come tell me say to belittle my character because you feel like say you can come buy me out. You understand? Because I neither can be bought nor sold. You understand? So those are some of the philosophy. Then again, when I think it's Baba and they wrote this. I'm saying, every man, Dennis Brown make the song famous. Every man have an equal right to live and to be free. Don't care what color, class, or race it may be. Treat him right. Just take a tip from me, don't hang him on a tree. I say, damn, the man just sing about all the Ku Klux Klan from long time. And you know what I mean? So for years when the young